You go into your shower feeling, but as soon as you reach for the Irish Spring, your day immediately gets better. That crisp, fresh, unmistakable Irish Spring scent zings your brain and awakens your senses. So when you finally emerge from the shower, 37 minutes later, because you pay the water bill so you can stay in there as long as you want, you're ready to take on the day and smell great doing it. Irish Spring Body Wash and Bar Soap. Fresh, green, Irish. Shop now at Walmart.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food, no matter what you're craving. From 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings. Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week all season long. Uber Eats, the official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now for game day. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
All right, what's up, everybody? This is the Players Lounge. I am your host, Victor Cruz, and I look forward to spending time with y'all. We're going to be talking to different players, getting their vibe on and off the course. And today, I am joined by defensive stud. He gets after the quarterback. He makes him pay, and he's from L.A., and he listens to Tupac, I think, on the weekends when he's getting ready for games, Mr. Kayvon Thibodeaux. Yeah, what's up, my brother?
What up, dog?
Everything good?
Yeah, man. I like that watch you got on, man.
I mean, I just try to – I knew I was coming to see
lounge,
you.
Huh?
Yeah. This is the player lounge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you.
But for the purposes, we're going to keep it the players lounge.
Yeah.
All right? So you're from L.A. Give me something that people don't know about L.A. or that's something that you got to be from L.A. for people to know, whether it's the vibe or whether it's like the people or the parties or whatever it is. Like what's something people don't know?
One thing people they may know or may not know is the hoodie shorts combo. And I'm going to just start there. That's probably the most, like, if you see somebody with a hoodie and some shorts on, he from L.A.
That's a fact.
And you just, it's because the weather is, it's hot during the day. It's going to get cold at night. And, it's always, a hoodie always comfortable.
I ain't going to lie. I need to figure it out because it's either the hoodie or the shorts, the t-shirt. It can't, like, the weather is already too crazy. Y'all got to figure, I can't tell. Like, if I'm inside and I look out the window and see somebody in a hoodie and shorts, I don't know how to dress now.
See, it's more about the.
Is it cold? Is it hot?
The hoodie is about the ears.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The hoodie is strictly to cover the ears if it get cold.
Okay.
And the shorts, you don't want to be too hot. Who want to be in jeans every day?
I'll give you that. You're literally wearing.
You're
wearing the LA look.
That's on
right
accident.
now.
I ain't even. You know what I'm saying? That's just. I know some shorts in the hoodie.
It's innate. It's in the blood.
If it's snowing, if it's raining, if it's hot, shorts in the hoodie.
This is crazy. You heard it here first. Shorts in the hoodie. So I'm from the New Jersey, New York area, right? Like, and I still, when I became a player for the Giants and I'm moving around the city, I remember like going to Knicks games and like John Starks and Allen Houston and even Patrick Ewing, like different guys coming up to me, recognizing me, having these moments. What has been like your New York kind of moment that you've had thus far, whether it be another player recognizing you or just walking around the street, almost getting hit by a cab? Like, what's the New York moment for you?
The New York, man, people argue on the phone a lot. That's like one thing I never see anywhere else I've been. People just walking down the street, just hammering whoever's on the phone. Like, they have no regard for anything else going on. But I would say that, and then I would say from the like Hollywood perspective, comparing it to LA, it's hard to find celebrities in LA. It's kind of like you don't see them. You'll never see LeBron.
Well, a lot of people aren't walking around in LA, right?
You'll never see it.
Yeah,
but
true.
Here, it's like you go to a Knicks game or you go to anything. It's like, oh, everybody is just out and about. So it's like it's a little different culture.
Yeah, here it's like Andre 3000 would just be walking around playing like a ukulele. Chris Rock would just be moving around. Like it is true. That is true about New York. The celebrities just be moving around wherever. What's your favorite? See, I'm a foodie.
Yeah.
I love restaurants. I love even just the vibe. Sometimes I go to restaurants, just have a drink. You already know. Like, what's your favorite restaurants in New Jersey, New York, or both? Either, doesn't matter. Like, what vibe you want?
New York, and comparing it to LA again, because now you got it on my mind.
Okay.
New York got us in food, right?
Mm-hmm.
LA is a melting pot, I'll be honest, but like there aren't really many options. In New York, I'm talking about you could be in a different country every other block, every other day. So just like food in general, I'm a big sushi guy. In Jersey, it's this place, Blue on the Hudson.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, cold. Come on.
Of course.
Get dressed
That's
up, going
the
there.
spot.
Come on,
That's the spot. The views. That's the spot.
Yeah,
that's the spot.
they're opening a little rooftop part, I heard, so that's gonna be dope. Shout out to them. And another place I would say in the city.
There's so many to choose from.
Man, I went to Fort Charles once, man, and that was pretty good. And that's like, I heard it's hard to get into. I kind of went.
That talk.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of got plugged in, got in there.
That's a different type of time to get into Fort Charles. Okay,
Yeah.
so I even haven't been to Fort Charles yet, mainly because I don't really do the steak thing like that. I know it's a big steak spot, but what's the vibe? And I always wanted to know,
It's no vibe. It's no vibe.
It's zero vibe.
Nah, it's not zero vibe.
It's just food. It's just like sit down, have this steak, and get out.
Yeah. You got to be more mature. It's more of a mature place.
That's New York, though.
Super intimate. It's not. I think it's probably like 8 seats or something like that, or maybe like one party, super small. So super intimate. When I went, it was an event, like a private event. So the people there were, I guess of the same demographic.
Gotcha.
But I would assume it's like an older place where older people go. And
I love that. All right, keeping it in New York now. We've seen you at all the New York teams, like at the games, Knicks games, Ranger games. We've seen you doing your thing. What made you want to just go out and like venture into the New York local sports team like that?
Well, I've always been a sports guy. Like if you actually go back and you like check my resume on like high school basketball, college basketball, like I'm a student section heckler. Like I love being at the games. When I get a chance to be a fan, I love it. So coming out here and now, being on a professional level and having access to, other teams and other sports, the relationships, I had to come pay respects out here. I think, other than the Yankees, the Rangers, the Knicks, like it's legendary, so you got to come see it and walk the walk.
Shout out to the Yankees too. It's big postseason time right now. Yankees getting ready to make a run. The Mets are in it right now. Yeah. How about the Liberty? Have you been keeping touch?
Come on. What you mean?
Yo,
Sabrina,
I'm gonna
she's
be
from
honest.
Oregon. Come on. When I told you I was at the games, I was at her games.
Okay,
she putting up 40, and I'm Oh
That's
man,
a fact. That's a
it's
fact.
on camera. I'm gonna get the tape.
I'm just excited at how entertaining the WNBA has been this year. I'm thoroughly shocked. Especially the Liberty right now. Like, talk to me about the Liberty. Talk to me about like just the energy around WNBA. Like they just beat the Aces. Aces are out.
We got two Oregon Ducks on the New York Liberty. Shout out to them.
This was just a layup for him to do the Oregon Duck thing.
I'm sorry, man.
That's what this was. Okay. Switching it back to the Knicks now. Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh,
Jersey guy, by the way.
That happened.
It doesn't feel real, low key.
Oh, so that
now,
happened.
I'm sad DiVincenzo had to go. He's a guy that's created a little bit of historic moments and has some history with the Knicks, of course. Great shooter. He's going to do great in Minnesota. But we got Karl Anthony Towns.
Before you even
all-star talent.
Before you even get in the cat, I think you gotta you have to make it relevant that your Brunson gave up all that money.
Oh yes.
We gotta pay that respect.
Baseline.
That's just before you even think about cat.
And shout out to him because he could have hit him over the head and gotten real money. Because he not just because he deserved it.
Come on,
he deserved it too. The things he's done in this town, he really embodies like a lunch pail, type of guy in this city, and he's really embraced. The city has embraced him as a leader here, and Karl Anthony Towns is going to bring a different level. Just give me your thoughts on what these Knicks games going to look like. I'm in the building. We got to go to one together at some point and get the energy going. Like, talk to me about the Knicks this year.
I'm excited. I am excited. I think they're going to do great things. I was there at that last game when they lost. I mean, they laid it on the line. I think the thing with sports, it always comes down to, the final moments and, how many guys are healthy. I know Julius Randle was out. They were missing some guys. But talk about the heart and the passion they give to the game. I mean, the sky's the limit. And now you add another piece. You just got to build that team chemistry. I think that's probably going to be the only concern. It's just like, you guys are more all-star guys. So just creating that cohesion, and I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, big time. I'm excited for it too, mainly because it's like they making real big boy moves. You know what I mean? Like this is a big boy. We want to make it to the finals. We're one step away type of move.
Are you a morning person? Or when you roll out of bed, do you literally roll out of bed? Listen, mornings can be hard to handle. From the moment you open your eyes, your responsibilities and to-dos start piling up in your head. But you know what helps? Yep, a shower. But not just any shower, a shower with Irish Spring. Yeah, as soon as you reach for the Irish Spring, your day immediately gets better.
Oh, yeah.
All those to-dos are totally doable. Because that crisp, fresh, unmistakable Irish Spring scent zings your brain and awakens your senses. So when you finally emerge from that glorious shower, 37 minutes later, because let's be honest, you pay the water bill so you can stay in there as long as you want. You're ready to take on the day. And smell great doing it. Irish Spring Body Wash and Bar Soap. Fresh, green, Irish. Look for Irish Spring in the soap aisle at Walmart.
But I just want to clear, you are a Laker fan.
I'm a
Right?
Laker fan. I'm a Knicks fan.
Okay. Take your time.
I'm a Knicks fan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a Knicks fan.
I get it.
But
In the blood is.
you got Brian with his son.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
That's
you
different.
got Junior throwing it up to Pops like,
That's
Come
really
on, man.
crazy.
Come on, man.
Just the thought of it. I think we haven't seen this from Ken Griffey Sr. and Jr. We've seen it in other sports, and I don't think we've really seen it at
this
this
a real one.
level.
Yeah, this a real one.
In basketball, in this day and age, in this time. Just give me your thoughts on, like, if that were you, what, like, just the emotion that you would have playing with your son at the highest level. First of all, Bron is dumb old.
So first, I'm young, so I'm thinking about I'm
Okay.
playing with my dad first, and I'm like, hold on. I was just watching the video. You know, the video come out where he's telling him like, nah, you got to, right here, take the shot, elbow it. All right, Pops, I got you. All right.
Yep.
After a while, probably, they definitely had to have a talk before, or
Yeah.
after the draft, like, all right, son, I'm going to let you do your thing. I'm a coach,
Because he's a man now, too.
Yeah.
Like, some parts
Yeah.
of you has to kind of let him just go out and be a man.
Yeah.
And then speaking of LeBron and his legacy, like, he's in year, 21 now?
He probably hungry.
And it's just like, bruh, how does he keep that hunger? Just talk to me about what you think about his legacy and, like, everything that we've seen thus far and just where he is in his game today. And he's still playing at a high level. He's like 100 years old.
Because it's for every true competitor, it's not the result, it's the process.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see a guy like LeBron, it's adamant. It's right in your face. Like, he's not in love with being, the greatest. He's not in love with the legacy because he would have been done already. If that's the case, like, he's in love with the grind and the constant opportunities he's given to continue to shine. So it's like, honestly, I see him maybe playing another 5. Like, if Bronny keep getting contracts, I don't see him, stepping down, because it's like you have the talent, you have everything it takes. It's just like, it's an itch.
Speaking of legacy, what do you think about, you're in year 3 right now. You're doing some phenomenal things with this team, with this defense. You're leading the way in that defensive room. Talk to me about how you think about your legacy, how you're enjoying the process thus far, and just like where you see yourself in the next 10 years. Like, what do you envision for Kayvon Thibodeaux down the line?
When you think about legacy and you're early in it, it's dark. And I hate to change the vibe.
That's real.
but, like,
No, that's real.
legacy is dark in the beginning, man. Like, you don't really know how things are going to end because it's there's so many variables. And, you look at a guy, and Geno Smith, big shout out to him, he's a great quarterback, but, like, even a guy like him, he had a amazing comeback story. He's playing great ball, and who knows what he thought, 5 years ago or however long ago, like, damn, what is my legacy at this point, Or even another guy like, Bryce Young. It's a dark space because you're a competitor, and it's like, okay, this is the beginning. It's only the beginning, but I don't know when it's over, and I have to maximize my time to maximize the legacy, So, super, super kind of wade in the water type thing, where it's like, you just got to keep grinding. Even me, like, I haven't had the first 2 years that I thought or that I hoped or that I expected, but you continue to work, and it's like, as long as you fall in love with the process, eventually you'll get to where you want to be. So.
That's a real response, man. I think when I was thinking about it early on, I think I didn't, I was coming in as an undrafted free agent, right? So I didn't have time to think at all. I had to just put one day after the other and one foot after the other.
Your legacy was that next paycheck.
My legacy was surviving the next week, you know what I mean? And the next game. And I was like, oh, I played this week. Okay, dope. Like, oh, they got some plays in for me this week. Dope. Like, it was that process of every single step really showed me and put in perspective for me this game. And I appreciate, to this day, I appreciate this game and what it gives and what it breeds. And shout out to Geno Smith. He's a guy that was in this. He was in this building too at one point.
Shout out to Bryce Young too.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Bryce Young as well. Give me your. Now we're gonna get into this linebacker talk.
Okay.
Give me your Mount Rushmore of linebackers. I want to know who you think are the GOATs.
Okay, the GOAT of outside backer, edge. You know what I'm saying? You think that is
I like that.
Michael Strahan, obviously, easy. LT, both Giants. That's easy. Then, I kind of fast forward. There are a lot of guys that are in there, but I fast forward.
Okay.
I got to go Von Miller.
Ooh, I like that.
He's got to be in there.
I like that.
Then you got to go TJ Watt, man. And that's just like on some today, some young generation type stuff. And TJ Watt, I think, is, doing some great.
TJ over JJ? You're not putting JJ. TJ over JJ.
JJ, JJ.
I did not think TJ would be this good. I did not think that TJ would have a career that will rival even his brothers. You know what I mean? Because JJ was so.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you're right. When you say JJ, now that I think about it, you can't. Yeah.
You can't give up. But I will say that TJ is phenomenal.
But you go for 22 and a half.
No. TJ is phenomenal. Let's be clear. But again, I did not think that he would have a career or trajectory like Jay. Like he's on pace to do JJ like, if not better, type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like that in itself is like a crazy thing. Now I like to switch gears to the pregame, the entering the stadium vibe. I threw my
I was gonna say you kind of look like me a little. That looked like
take my shirt off because you had the
I had it
meat out with the joint.
You know what I'm saying?
And the belly button was exposed. Should I just go full? I wanted to just spare the viewers out there. I didn't want to go full Kayvon.
Hey man, you look good.
But I got the approval. From
long as you feel good, it don't matter.
That's a fact. So what goes into the pregame looks? Is it like? Are the next 4 looks mapped out on the bed for the next four games?
So I only map them because it's chaos.
Take the thinking out of it.
Yeah, it's chaos. No stylist. It's all me. But I go shopping, off season, you'll get some stuff and it's like, you know what, that's nice. I want to save it, do it like that. And then when you get here, it's like, all right, these are all the clothes I've bought, saved, haven't worn. Let's throw them together and see what comes out of it. Because I'm from LA, that's what I know. You're from New York, and y'all take it serious. But
so where do you think has the best style then, New York or LA? Since you want to do it that way,
see, New York people, they okay with being uncomfortable for their fits.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like you wearing boots, you know what I'm saying? In LA, you'll never catch nobody in boots. Yeah. Like it just, and that's just because of the weather.
Yeah.
So when you talk,
y'all don't need them. We wearing boots because it might snow.
You know what I'm saying?
It might snow.
So I had a problem. So here, I would definitely say I've worn more stuff that I would never see myself wearing, like bell bottoms. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? I would never see myself wear bell bottoms, but I got 4 pair now.
What's been your favorite look so far? Last year, this year, your favorite? Give me 2. Give me one from last year.
Pre-game,
like coming into the stadium.
Last year. Man, what did I wish we had a list right now. I play D-line. I forgot. But what did I wear? Y'all can use that too because they know. But I would say my best fit, I wore I think I wore these Who Decides War pants. They're green. This is my rookie year. This is my rookie year.
I remember that green look.
With the green pants.
By the way, the rookie year was documenting every look that was coming
in there.
We
was hidden. Come on. That was fire. I had my second season. I had a full Gucci suit. That was pretty fire.
I remember that. You wore the hat. Was that
the hat? With the hat with it. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. And then this year, I went to Nigeria and I got a full suit. So it was like all white. And if I had posted it, it was like all white fit. And I had some what did I have on? Like some Givenchy's or some black shoes.
Love that. Have you done the Europe? Have you done the Milan, Paris?
I did.
Shopping situation?
I did. I went to Paris. So I did Spain, Barcelona, Mallorca, San Sebastian, Paris.
Fire.
Ended in Paris. That was the time when Pharrell came out with the collection. So they sold me like it's not available anywhere else in the world. Like this is the only place you can get it. So I'm like, I gotta go in there. Went in there, it's empty. We're in Paris. I swear. The real Louis Vuitton packed. Pharrell drop empty. Went in there, sat in there all day.
That's crazy.
Amazing. I haven't pulled out that stuff yet. That stuff's still.
That's gotta be.
It's in the tuck. But people got it now, so you've seen it. You know, so
now
it's not secret.
you gotta let it go.
Exactly.
You gotta let it go now,
and
wear it your way. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Everybody's done it their way. Now you gotta wear it your way.
Are you a morning person? Or when you roll out of bed, do you literally roll out of bed? Listen, mornings can be hard to handle. From the moment you open your eyes, your responsibilities and to-dos start piling up in your head. But you know what helps? Yep, a shower. But not just any shower, a shower with Irish Spring. Yeah, as soon as you reach for the Irish Spring, your day immediately gets better. Oh, yeah. All those to-dos are totally doable. Because that crisp, fresh, unmistakable Irish Spring scent zings your brain and awakens your senses. So when you finally emerge from that glorious shower, 37 minutes later, because let's be honest, you pay the water bill so you can stay in there as long as you want. You're ready to take on the day. And smell great doing it. Irish Spring Body Wash and Bar Soap. Fresh, green, Irish. Look for Irish Spring in the soap aisle at Walmart.
Exactly.
Speaking of game day, are you superstitious? You got any? I used to wear. I'm gonna give you mine real quick. I used to wear. I used to wear the same sock. I used to double my socks up on game day, and I wore the same pair of socks inside out, and I didn't wash them, and I just kept them in the locker. It got really quiet in here right now.
That's
I don't
vicious.
I know everybody's already quiet, but it got like deathly, like
That
no one's even breathing.
Everybody in here.
It just got weird.
Just got
It got a little
amazed.
weird. I could feel it. It was
How
like
vicious.
I could hear them think he didn't wash.
Because you know what it is? You're such a superstar. Everybody forgets that. You know what I'm saying? You come from humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if I wasn't in my NFL mind, I wouldn't have.
Because I had a great game. I had 3 touchdowns as a in the
And the
rookie
socks
year.
are what did it.
The socks absolutely played a part. Okay,
I know that's right,
We're not
man.
trading these socks in for
Hey,
nothing.
hey,
So
I
give
know
me
that.
your superstition, if any.
My superstition, what do I have to do? I got to pray before I go out. You know, that's just simple. You just get your time with God. You know what I'm saying? You go out there. Obviously, we risking our lives to some extent, so you got to go out there, you know what I'm saying, get your mind right. But I would say, I got to read. I know that's random, but I always read like 10 minutes. You know, 10 minutes, 10 pages.
What are you reading? What book you
Right
on?
now, I'm reading The Obstacle is the Way.
Okay.
And basically, great book. It's basically just about turning adversity into advantage. And, you know, the great part is that, you know, you read 10 pages, you get like a daily dose of something positive to keep pushing you forward. So, you know, I like to calm before the storm, you know, so read 10 minutes as soon as I get there, then start to warm up.
That's fire. Yeah, I definitely do. Even now, every morning, and I encourage you to do this every morning. I try to take like 30 minutes to like meditate. Yeah, even if it's just laying in the bed, you don't got to be, people think you got to be up, sitting up, doing some weird like posture or something. But like, I literally lay in the bed, don't touch my phone, and then just take 30 minutes to process the day, think about what's ahead of you, what's carrying over to the future, and it always kind of just sets me right.
My
You know
question
what I mean?
for that is like, how do you stay awake? Because that's true. Okay. Like I try to get that 5 minutes. Like, okay, I'm gonna wake up, close my eyes.
And you knock back out.
Gone.
And that's okay, though, sometimes. That's
gone.
okay, though, as long as it's started with a thought.
So what thought, and that's kind of my thing, and I know this is not a meditation podcast,
No,
but get some juice from it. Might as well,
It
might as
be
well.
the Players Zen Lounge. You don't know.
But how do you kind of, or what do you think about when you're trying to reach like that calm or that meditation?
Okay, so I sat with a guy who taught me how to meditate, and he gave me a mantra. And it's more, I won't do it here, but it's more of a sound that you create, that whatever it is that you want to do. And when you're quiet, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I ain't laughing because I'm thinking of what sound I would make if I'm trying to.
That works.
For real,
whatever
though.
it is, right?
Yeah.
And it's an internal sound. You don't have to do it out loud, obviously, when you're doing it. But it allows you to, as the more you do it, the more you'll see it'll keep you up, and then it'll put you in thought. And then you realize and then you go back like, oh snap, I'm not even making the sound anymore. I've thought about 3 different things.
Bro, that's the part where like people have told me like I don't even meditate because I'm sitting here for 2 minutes and I'm like, okay, so this is the plan. How I'm about to take over the world. And
Yes.
I'm about to run for
And
president.
that's fine.
And I need 10 sacks and I need 30 sacks.
Yes,
And,
exactly. And then you start to think about within that, naturally, you start to be like, okay, how am I going to do that? Okay, I'm going to eat good today. I'm going to go work out today. I'm going to have a great practice. I'm going to get, I'm going to take the necessary steps
break down success,
before Sunday. And then boom. And then you start thinking about, I'm going to be a good son. I'm going to be a good friend. It starts to start with your whole, and then your whole life happens.
One piece, and then we can change the subject after this, but I threw out to my friends is that, like, at the end of the day, I always try to reflect same kind of meditation where it's like I reflect on how I interacted with people that day, just because like we sometimes forget that how we interact with people is who we are. So just always trying to be mindful of.
And lastly, because we can go down a rabbit hole in this. Lastly, meditating will help you handle situations the right way. Situations where you may have been like loud or aggressive or responded in a way that was like, nah, forget that. It'll be like, okay, I'm gonna take a minute to kind of process what you're doing or what you're saying, and then I'm gonna come with another response later.
Like practicing breathing.
Exactly. Just practicing those things. We'll reconvene off camera on
that's
that.
That's episode 2, so be back.
We'll chop that up. What's in the headphones right now, man? What are you riding into the games with? What's the joint that's getting you motivated, either in the whip on the way to practice or on game day?
Man, on some LA vibes. I've been listening to G-Funk.
Would have known.
I've been listening to the G-Funk last like 3 games.
Fire.
So you talk about like Nate Dogg, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, like that whole kind of 80s banging on wax era was a time. And for me, I like to pay homage to that. So,
are you an old soul like that? Like, are you in the crib? Like, first thing you putting on, you got some fellas over, you all hanging out?
They don't let me on Ox. They don't let me on Ox. The vibes, I try, and I've even started DJing. Like, I love music, but the new music today just doesn't trump the old. I'd rather listen to the same old songs. I will listen to Tupac 10 times before I look up what's the new artist rapping now or the new artist, because it's not the same.
I love that, man. He could have played. Man, I wish you were older so we could have played together.
You know what I'm saying?
The Aux would have been on fire,
man,
in my locker room if we were rocking.
Come on.
That's crazy.
That's why I had old parties rocking now.
Okay, good.
You ask my grandma and they all think I got the best music in the world.
Yeah, but you come here and it ain't Chief Keef, or somebody. It ain't happening in the locker room. What's your biggest hobby? I heard you like to play chess a little bit. I heard you like to. I mean, I'm an avid golfer. You already know.
I picked up golf a little bit.
Okay.
All right. I threw my back out once. I was like, all right, let me put that down for a little bit. Put it down for a little bit until I get some lessons.
That happens.
I do play chess. Hard to find people to play. Not too many people play it.
That's true.
Man, but I've been DJing, so that's what I actually started doing. I'm like, I've been loving music kind of my whole life, and that's kind of my outlet, just for fun. And it doesn't have to be big. It's just like family. It's for me, it's a reason for my family to come together, or not just family or friends. It's like, if I'm DJing, they'll come, and they'll be on the dance floor, and we'll be able to, have fun.
Yeah, music brings people together, man. That's what it's all. It's the ultimate connector, no matter what. So, all right, we're gonna play a little game called Blind Ranking. I want you to rank these 1 through 5, without obviously knowing what's coming next, right? You know how this
and
works.
then you can't switch it.
And you can't switch it. Got to lock.
I'm pretty. I don't have some good ones.
Okay. Okay. First one, a pick 6 interception, and I'm gonna make sure I list down which ones.
Picks, like, okay, it's basically what type of plays.
Yeah.
Okay, pick 6.
That's a big one now.
That's a crazy one. A pick 6 is 2.
Okay, 2. That's up there.
Yeah, pick 6 is 2.
There. They probably don't want me writing on this, but second one, tackle for a loss on 3rd down.
Tackle for loss on 3rd down.
That's a big one too.
I'm really mad it's not a sack, but it's 3rd and short.
Exactly.
Okay, so the tackle for loss on 3rd and short, great play. A lot of teams are 4th down teams, so I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna go. That's 4.
Ooh,
that's 4.
4. Okay, next one. A strip forced fumble.
Yeah, strip forced fumble. That's 3. That's 3.
Okay, that's up there. That's up there. Okay, a 3-sack game.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's number 1. You knew that.
Okay,
I want that 3 sacks over that pick any day.
Ooh. Oh, we about to.
Nah, not any day.
Not
any day. Go ahead.
This gonna get him.
This gonna hurt.
Put the pen away. 4th down stop to win the game.
See, that was the hard part because nothing else was to win the game. So I knew something was going to come. Because that's what I was going to ask. Was the third sack to win the game? So what I already said. I already said one.
You only got 5
3
left,
sacks.
Pop.
I only got 5 left. Yeah, they got me.
Yep.
Come on out, y'all. They got us. Yep. In
right,
hindsight,
Kayvon.
I'm definitely doing that 4th down first. We need that to win.
We appreciate having you on the show, man. It's been a ton of fun. I hope the viewers out there got to know you a little bit better and get the opportunity to see you on Sundays wreaking havoc. I appreciate you and see you again soon, brother.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food no matter what you're craving. From 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings. Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week all season long. Uber Eats, the official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now for game day. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
You go into your shower feeling, but as soon as you reach for the Irish Spring, your day immediately gets better. That crisp, fresh, unmistakable Irish Spring scent zings your brain and awakens your senses. So when you finally emerge from the shower, 37 minutes later, because you pay the water bill so you can stay in there as long as you want, you're ready to take on the day and smell great doing it. Irish Spring Body Wash and Bar Soap. Fresh, green, Irish. Shop now at Walmart.